Hey, I'm Gabby, or also known as Señorita Gavita. Welcome back or welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I'm trying out for the first time the Ohuhu Alcohol Markers. I got as a birthday present for me the Ohuhu Honolulu 216 set, and I was very happy when I got them. It was in December. I already did the color swatching and unboxing video, and I had the last week's finally time to edit the whole drawing process of this illustration that you can see, and it was also the perfect time to share it with you because I got an email from Ohuhu and they asked me very friendly if I want to do a collaboration. So it was the perfect time to share this video with you because I also asked them if I can get a discount code for you, and they gave me one. And maybe you want to try this Ohuhu Alcohol Markers as well for a very long time, so you have finally the chance to use my discount code for 10%, and it is Gabita10, and you can use it for your next purchase. And I hope you will enjoy the alcohol markers. As you have seen in the beginning, I was sketching in the Ohuhu Marker Sketchbook with my pink mechanical pencil. Like always, I use this pencil for my sketch work, and the whole process in my sketching is to do a very rough and light under sketch, and then I will define with a little bit more pressure the line art, and I also do more thicker lines where later the shadows will be. And then I started to look up what kind of colors I want to use, because I have this huge set of 216 colors. So I used a second paper on the side and did my color swatching for this illustration. I picked some beige and brown colors, different types of red and pink, green and so on, and tried out some blending as well so I can see how the color, the ink, the alcohol ink reacts to the paper. And so I have a much easier concept in mind before I start with the general illustration. And I added also on the left side of the page of my sketchbook the main colors that I want to use. Later I picked up other colors as well, but on the left side are my main colors that I want to use. And then I started to color up the sweet little guinea pig. I have already a little bit experience with alcohol markers. In the past I used a lot alcohol markers from Copic. I have them still here in my collection, and so it was not really a new experience of coloring, I would say, but it was very helpful that I have already a little bit experience. So I know that the colors from the Ohuhu, or like it is typical for alcohol markers, that they change a little bit of their colors after they have dried out. So keep in mind that after they have dried, that the colors might be a little bit more darker or different. So it's always very helpful to have a little piece of paper on the side where you can swatch the colors beforehand and blend them or combine them. And my main process in coloring with alcohol markers is to use one color like a base color, like in the Guinea Pig, this very light beige, and with the same color I start to define the shadow parts. Sometimes I use the same colors about 1 to 3 times to deepen up the shadow, and then I switch later to a more darker brown colors, and then with the light beige I will go over the two colors of the dark brown and the beige to blend them very smoothly. And this process is also the same with the strawberry or with the leaves or with the other parts of this illustration. As you can see right now, I'm using also colored pencil. I use them mostly for the shadow parts as well. I use there always a very dark blue color or a purple one, because I really prefer to use a deep dark color and not a very grayish or almost black color. So I think it looks more lived in, not too muddy, and very colorful when you pick up a dark blue, for example. I used for the shadow parts, as I said, the colored pencil, but I also love to use alcohol markers with a dark blue color. And with the yellow colored pencil, I add some warm light on the surface of the strawberries, or for example also on the cheeks of the sweet guinea pig munching the strawberry. And the reason I picked up the pink colored pencil for my sketch is that you can see that the color pink is shining through the color, or almost also through the alcohol marker ink, and I really like this effect of this pink and vibrant color. And the other reason why I used colored pencil, it is that I always use it for my line art. I don't use fine liner for my line art because I think it looks very stiff and I can achieve with it, or with my technique, a very dynamic line work. So that's why I prefer colored pencil for it. And also I have a lot of different colors that I can pick up for my illustration, and I don't have to stick to a black or gray or brown fine liner. So in the second illustration of this sketchbook spread, I drew a strawberry flower thingy. It's not very realistic to the real strawberry bush, but I really like it. I really like the curves in the stem and the very flashy green, almost yellow leaves, and I also like the color combination of this very bright pink strawberry and the leaves. And then I picked up a very natural looking beige color. I think it's the same as the base color of the guinea pig for the background for the strawberry plant. And then, as I explained before, I used a green, dark green colored pencil and blue to deepen up the shape of the stem of the plant. Like, I look up where the shadow part is, and then I add in this place in the line art the dark blue pencil, and where the light hits the surface of the plant, I use for the line work a yellow pencil. And this technique, this technique goes on through the whole sketchbook spread. I use then later to add some highlights, acrylic marker. And then we are moving on to the last little illustration. It is more complex compared to the other two ones, and I really love this illustration. It was also my inspiration for the last Patreon reward. must say I really love the Ohuhu markers. Besides that, they are very cheap compared to the Copic markers. They work the same for me, I would say. I didn't notice a difference. They are very smooth to blend together the colors. The brush nib is very flexible. The chisel nibs work also very fine if you want to color up very big shapes or elements on your illustration. And you can also change the nib when they are a little bit old or sticky, and they have also refills. I can totally recommend that if you are a beginner with alcohol markers, and they have different sizes of set. You don't need to buy the big set for at the beginning. And now to the last illustration, we are almost done. We are adding some details in the leaves and also on the strawberries, and adding also the cute little faces on the fairy pigs. And I really like it. I am very pleased with the outcome of this sketchbook spread, and I'm very happy to finally show you. I have this footage for so long time, and I was waiting that I will get this email from Ohuhu, and yes, I am very happy that it worked out, that I can combine this video with the collaboration. And the collab content will come soon after this video. I will share with you the content on Instagram, and then later I will do maybe also a YouTube video. So stay tuned for the content and for the new supplies that I will get with this collaboration. And right now we are adding the background of the fairy pig illustration. I am very pleased with this outcome of the background. I picked up, as you can see, different types of green colors and also a very dark green, and I blended in a circle motion together to achieve this blurry look. And then I left always a little space out where I added later a yellow color, so it looks like that behind of the leaves the sun is shining through. I really like this look of the background with the blurry look. It deepens the whole illustration, I think, so that the strawberry and the fairy pigs on the front popped out more, and it looks also, I think, more complex because I tend to make very simple backgrounds for my illustration, and I try to focus only on my characters that I really like the fairy pig. So I'm very pleased with this final illustration, and yes, this is all what I have to say about it. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumb up, and maybe also to push the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos from me. And until the next video, please stay safe and healthy, and bye bye.